The lawyer best known for representing porn star Stormy Daniels against President Trump out on $300,000 bond in two separate federal cases. Michael Avenatti accused of trying to extort millions from Nike, bank and wire fraud, and he could face jail of 100 years.
All right, here to weigh in on this is Fox News senior judicial analyst and host of Liberty File on Fox Nation, Judge Andrew Napolitano. Judge, break it down for us. What happened here?
Well, this sort of came out of the blue. The events in this case all took place, or the principal events, in the past 4 or 5 days, where the
Nike case.
The Nike case, where the government alleges, and it has tape recordings to substantiate most of its allegations, that Michael Avenatti and another celebrity lawyer whom some of us know, Mark Garagos, represented themselves as having a client who was aware of a major fraud that Nike was involved in, paying people to use their sneakers and get them into certain schools. And if they didn't pay these lawyers a lot of money, meaning pay their clients a lot of money, the so-called client to remain silent, they were going to hold a press conference and destroy Nike. And the language that is used in the efforts to get this money out of Nike is far more the language of extortionists than it is of lawyers trying to settle a case.
They called it a shakedown with suit. Just because he was wearing a suit, it's like a classic shakedown.
Correct. But the language was very rough and very aggressive. I can't repeat it here. It was not the language that you would use in a case like this. If you had a client who was really aggrieved, you'd have a complaint, you'd be prepared to file it, you would share it with the lawyers whose client you're about to sue. You wouldn't show up at their office and demand $1 million for your client and $20 million for you. And by the way, hire me so that I can work for you.
Sure.
This is preposterous.
What he was suggesting, or really putting out there, was, look, if I come out against you, your stock is going to tank. And when you, because he's so frequently on television, he said essentially he's got, a great celebrity presence. In fact, when you look at the number of times he appeared on cable news.
How many times is it?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Between March and May in 2018, he appeared 147 times, 74 times on CNN, and 57 times on MSNBC. I do not believe he appeared on the Fox News channel.
Tucker Carlson he did.
Okay, so the FBI says if we don't arrest him immediately, he might hold this press conference and Nike stock might go down. I think the stock would have come back up, but that's just my estimation.
Judge, Nike would be in the same trouble Adidas is, so they could be caught up in this, but they shouldn't be held up in this.
Correct.
Now, the other thing is, he got hit on the other coast at the same time because of not paying taxes. Correct?
Well, this is obviously, and prosecutors can do this, and they do this all the time. This is obviously coordinated. A tax fraud case in Los Angeles and a bank fraud case in Mississippi. All these things came out at the same day. It appears as though the bail that he posted yesterday afternoon in New York was for both the New York and the Los Angeles case. It's not clear what happened in the Mississippi case. The Garagos factor is interesting. His name doesn't appear anywhere. The complaint against Avenatti says, and other conspirators known and unknown. He hasn't been formally charged. He hasn't been arrested. Many of us who know Mark know him to be a first-rate lawyer. I don't know what happened here.
Yeah. All right, but, excuse me, Avenatti says that he is totally exonerated. He faces, though, 100 years behind bars and could get disbarred, right?
Well, I would think disbarment would be the least of his concerns, but yes, he wouldn't be disbarred until after conviction.
Well, he did tweet,
or a guilty plea.
After he appeared in court, made bond, he tweeted this out. I want to thank all of my supporters for your kind words and support. It means a lot to me. I am anxious for people to see what really happened. We never attempted to extort Nike, and when the evidence is disclosed, the public will learn the truth about Nike's crime and covering up.
Well, the government, the government got people in that room that were taping everything he said, and the excerpts that the government put in the complaint are, to say the least, damning.
Then talk about what a despicable character he is. He's also accused of keeping a $4 million personal injury settlement payout from a paraplegic man with mental health issues. And even Stormy Daniels says he hasn't been honest with her.
How do you defend against that in front of a
And he
jury?
wanted to run for president.
And he wanted to run
for
president.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, guys.